Okay, abusuya be makwa ba shonko so ediba POG Media so. Ya dem be political highway ni so highway ni de ensem bebre wo so ayen so ya agepene se be me abegyafo no. Ahu de eko ene de eba yembonra yensem na abusuya COP Kofi Boakye ye adwuma ewo Ashanti region enye asem keto akra. Abusuya sisi ano. Abusuya ye adwuma COP Kofi Boakye na Ashanti region enye adwuma ketwa na mamu nim se nansen yede eho ensem about election NPP for no omaye omadwen se omobetututuo omaye omadwen se omoberege elections no ewo Ashanti region no na COP Boakye why then wa collapse sa deals ni nyina se etobia ni wa ebeto ewo Ashanti region or the strong one no ekoma chairman wontumi abusua nene nti ayatene se eye Dr. Bawumia ne NPP nana B ako eye COP Kofi Boakye asoye ede omunkoto dwegu form pa COP Kofi Boakye achew se nyoma na ekoso Ashanti region omosere na omungu mom na sisi ano tension fear and panic na just I get into NPP no enye asam keto akra COP Kofi Boakye de all can say ono no ontena oma Kron bia enkoso ewa Ashanti region etuo bia niwa ebeto na we na national security boss ono nso no wata aye de COP Kofi Boakye de okano or the full support e de amano say ono no otanachi de ebekoso bia no otanachi cause one NPP for no wadi kan ka chomo say sa basabasa ya na ekoso ne de na ninya de engine ho ama no kra no akoye banter fight between omo abusua enye asem keto akra ama no kra so sami awuku afaso ayi no ho afri eye NPP campaign ni ma abusua ensema ekoso no enye asem keto akra yensa emombre no ye bepese ye be me abejafo no be me akọ na yakọ akoti ensema ekoso medamase
na enyefe with Nana B. I will not waste time to talk about Nana B. And when we had Nana B yesterday talking about a COP Kofi Boakye, you see Nana B and say obi tie me amon kan kire Nana B mame Samia Uku Kabila Nana B no amu Nana B na Ora Kofi Boakye eye police commander no Okofie kodi fufuo wi nam te se obi anani afira Kofi Boakye fie ekodi di te se ase na otwe oni di da Nana B. Somebody should post this video to Nana B, MPP national organizer odidi sa abo preko beka se oni di da odidi wi a Kofi Boakye ase yiska e de ahye nsem Nana B. Ohona no ho kire no a Kofi Boakye okojiska MPP for nkola Anthony Kabo here friends Samia Oku Kabila ya okotra Peace FM no omunyina obi anu oni di Kofi Boakye fie da none of them ya omuni di Kofi Boakye fie da na Nana B particularly say Kofi Boakye bie na no kan sama Nana B aka afa Akuffo ado ho akire no a Nana B nkwantumi see MPP headquarters bio. And now we in the press conference no na onamachire patcho say he was forced. And now Nana B me na make us way enipa wo mo play o place course ma wo mo Nana B, some of us we know, we are privy to owie ya no onamachire pa Kofi Boakye acho say a party ranking in the force no and as national organizer sa na okasa into we dey ono ane wo fa no on fan channel yesterday and ranumre around everybody should ask a friend say Nana B whether one a friend say peniphobia and kasa ranumre. Your party is in power, young government. So I will say asumesi train you be a one man say Obuasi East. Go there, arrest them, prosecute them. Simple. One and one. Wodi jira Abontin, Emma warning no Obinya Day. NDC is in opposition. So they can mention people's name. Abiding they say follow up. But not when you are in power. And you have the friends, the prosecution powers. Go and arrest them. And can run and be with your press conference, no? Oh, okay, so your video ni ana Kofi Boakye da machine gun esina na betimi enu no and watch na wo say you be see ewura Akuffo Addo pass no bombe eye Akuffo Addo yire ne ma na na nka wo de akere na Kofi Boakye na gina ho no onie kofa fake document bi say dampare no na ye yo say dampare no Kofi Boakye ye no ho awench say one na ye yo say dio then the beer na any leaky here and this in peripheral baby kofa boys bi kura to say Kofi Boakye. So the question is say if I know Kofi Boakye gina wo no training obi uwie na de kira na nyina yahu. But my point is say this election will be very peaceful. Ghanaians are poised to make sure say the current administration be Kofi, so that we can punish them and punish them well. Thank you. Dr. Sapon is with me. I say, national citizens kasa citizens ebedin komo ene area. All right, so stand by na Mamenkai will say and you be involved your man for in our conversation and you be involved yes citizens you be involved yes listeners na you din komo 16 days to go your expectations and was our election we mu and your predictions. What do you see? But before that, no, mame sa adie we quick issues about emono apro no a omde koma SHS phone call ase omu eni no. Last week, say last 2 weeks more baby. Mete say nana akomia akwa no STC no. Na obie nanum. Now enemy no he's backtracking. Oh, mwasisa enuane boni say, but me person me ma mohu. There was a conversation on Joy multimedia network, and that is where we picked the feed from. Inti ma acknowledge you, but Okujato made some revelations, and Nana Kumia and me. Oh, no, be in the last week bagaya no. This time around, when to me and say what me at the Adriania apro. What me the Adriania apro. Aqua komaku and kola omuni. The last time Bawumia&Join saadi ni bi wale. Ekoche expired food from Nadmo edema omu ediye. Obi anya no hwe, obi anka no hwe. Na Africa no especially in Ghana and ibie no wo fom yani mie yani mie bebresa because no political leader ewo a western world ya obe saade we ya obetna office. No, it won't happen. By yani mie obi di president ya adwene say oye pani one asa owosoro yenim nyansa say onipa no a president no or vice president no ye ni afa na adwuma me bobie metia sesie Akuffo Addo yire Rebecca. There is no way she can afford ne bag na some nsaso no almost say $30,000 no 8 years back she couldn't afford it. We know them. You know man e wo kromu a ye nko baby ya me ntra brochire da enimi trim se metra brochire so da ye ya na ye wo ye kro ni ya asase ni. This is our land. We have been here for so many years. Rebecca Akuffo ntimi ntɔ 8 years ago. She can't afford a friend say a man bag na ya a krekura woman no $30,000 on to me. But today she's able to afford it because meme taxes near the tuya wokunuka no afasas can be. Meme taxes wokunu say on fanya on mine. So but for my taxes on to me talk in this any way I didn't know who I misuru for what? I feed them. I feed Akuffo, I feed Bawumia. So why should I panic in their presence? For what? You know? But on my way, you know, when America no and Ibiano form one what the more ya apro Akroma enkoda edi. And you know President Akuffo you know one day because ne baby anka ho ne nana bia anka ho. National House of Chiefs omo Akroma various religious leaders omo Akroma obia yinani to say the onte Otabel is just good at insulting ne other pastors. Meanwhile Otabel only when you tell Belen Piano or you pamade, you who said the more propriety today. Asoria Moye ye say tam. We saw you guys, Ewa Belen Asoria Moye ye say tam. Otabel, any serious country, case of that jail. Otabel, ICGC, as any serious country, case of that jail. But that is Ghana. You are working as a free man because in our society, and say young boys need to pray. Ada so be kwa sofo, and also be kwa ohene. Two bones say small boy no append to maybe esini sisi no de kapobia ato ne nsa no append to be edi nachi na chiri yeketu everything so ubusa na ose me ye nana obu okura kuro no aso ye nana no onfiri wo ba bia oye nana be me mrante ahene me ye de ande ahene kwase asem ko just to perpetuate criminal activities because a crow no oye ohene onya bone oye president anya bone oye sofo a onya bone. And these are the groups that are more high agony. Yanima yanko nyina no eyomo oye konfo a yenkwasem oye kremonia a friend say whether sheikh or malam I don't know the difference but oye Islamic leader yenkawasem. And that is why we are here. In this some case we yes Ghana. It means see what man be asmo be anye din. And I heard Okujato and or this rice matter. So yankoti Okujato issues are raised here on this friend say expired rice. I mean, make rather me say rotten rice. I didn't expire a pro because the BB expire. You can't consume it, and if you can't consume it, I mean, I don't think that you can't consume it because it's not wholesome. It's so simple. It's so simple. And
but I have an internal FDA memo dated 29 December, which I'll share with you, where the FDA's original roadmap was that 1, let's move in to stop the rebagging. 2, let us dispose of the rice, destroy the rice. And then 3, fine this company 150,000. It is shocking that when the Lamens directors were arrested on the 20th of December, a lot of miracles happened. Calls from above released them. Then you remember the letter I read from JJ Boy, the superintendent in charge of crime from Ashanti, where he had sent samples to FDA. Will you believe that before these FDA test results will arrive on the 6th of February, an order came from above that the rice should be sent to our school. So all 22,000 bags were removed from the NAFCO storage facility and distributed to our kids.
bags of rice that were under investigation.
Under investigation.
The FDA.
And I have here the FDA report which came on the 6th. And if they had waited for this FDA report, they wouldn't have shared the rice, because the FDA report confirms that, quote, presence of insect does not conform to the compliance statement. And this is signed by Marian Vivian Hammond, Marian Okome, Joseph Ufosusi. Yeah, insects.
They found insects
in the rice.
Which was then distributed to children.
Which had been distributed.
Okay.
By the 2nd of February, 1st and 2nd February, they had distributed this. Then the rice also had high fat acidity. So the rice was unwholesome and should not. I have given this to doctors. Medical doctors have told me that, look, this should not have been fed to our students.
All right, so at least from where this information is coming from, Okudzeto Blakwa has given us enough evidence, date, those who signed the FDA documents, FDA memorandum, he has mentioned them. He has mentioned where NAFCO came in. Minima de Crobio. But said I catch on Nana Komia and obey or backtracking. Listen to him.
I am interested in what the public is interested in. One, was there contaminated food? That's the primary. Was the food that was fed contaminated? Even though we hadn't heard of any adverse report and so on. But was it expired? If it was, how come it was still fed to the school? Who are those people above who gave the orders? Unfortunately, Parliament is not sitting. I would have liked anything where a parliamentary committee like Samuel Kujato's committee, the Assurances Committee, would summon all of these officials and hold a public inquiry. Some of these headmasters, some of these matrons, the Lamens, Importer, the Food and Drugs Authority, if short of a proper parliamentary inquiry, all of these people should have a proper media response.
And I do agree with the Chief of Staff that this is propaganda.
But the Chief of Staff is a very respected woman, and the office she holds is a very important. So I cannot imagine that she will make a statement when she doesn't have the facts.
So you agree with her?
I don't agree, I don't disagree with the Chief of Staff. I don't agree, I don't disagree with Samuel Kujato. I'm saying that there has to be, it should not be left to what A is saying or B is saying. It has to be a proper inquiry.
Somewhere last week, this same Akomia was sitting on Metro TV. This same Akomia. Now, after Okudzeto evidences egu tables no. He agree with the Chief of Staff. He doesn't agree. He agree and disagree with the Chief of Staff. He agree and disagree with Okudzeto. You see, these guys, when you tell them that there is something wrong with their mental, they tell you, no, you are insulting me. What is the meaning of you disagree and agree? Is it not a fact that the government are providing a diane? Ya apro ama school from Kodana. Is it not a fact say FDA letters omotro efa report omotro fa emono no Okudzeto e di akire Ghana fo nyina enya fact FDA lady no oye FDA CEO no wawu watu kwai oni Ghana oni kroma Until Samia okuja to ablakwa kasa until what? Why are they silent? Why are they silent? What? Obiara bebe teki eye okuja to on. No. So even if Parliament Enya Juma or Maimu institutions, the Ghana Police Service, various investigative bodies, and almost into Omunya Juma. Yatoto CID prun yatutum yatoto aye BNIMU yatutu yatutu BM. So Parliament, yes, Parliament is not working. So every other institution is not working. Sometimes when they speak as if omune wiase nyansa nyina wo mutrimti ye nimu nyansa.
Okay, abusia we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway no so. ACOP Kofi Boakye na NPP gurus abodompem akose omoko akopenacho cause tension na or tension omo ewo Ashanti region no enye asemketo akra abusia we ne ensema ekoso chema wontum nyina yedin waka obi ano atum ewo Ashanti region no unim se obetutu Ashanti region na ono edense no buse masa insine ensichina inti afe elections so Ashanti region no NDC very assured say omobinya numbers ewo yes say momre ne beri abedwafo na say omoje pede kokoti sa audio yi ede emaye aha POG Media so medamase